Hi, my name's Jennifer Follansby, and I'm 20 years old. I'm looking for my brother. His name is Christopher Warren Major. I want to find him because I haven't seen him in a really long time, and I feel like I'm missing out on the most important years of his life, and he's missing out on the important years of my life. The story behind it is the last time I saw him, it was my 8th birthday party, and I got a bubble machine and I wouldn't let him use it. And I feel terrible now because that was the last time I saw him. The next holiday would have been Christmas that I would have seen him, and I bought him his own present. I saved up my own money, all my allowance, to buy it for him because it was just from me, and I was the big sister, and that's what I was supposed to do. But when I got to Christmas at my dad's side, they told me that he wasn't coming, and I didn't know what that meant. I thought he was sick. And months passed, and I didn't hear anything from him. This is actually a picture, the last picture that I have of him and I together. He was really little. This was the year he was born. He was born in June of '93, and this is in August of '93. So a couple months after he disappeared, my mom got a phone call from his mom. Her name is Carol Malone, and she needed information from my mom, and my mom didn't want to give it to her. And Carol promised that Christopher and I could talk on the phone the next night, and my mom told her what she wanted to hear. And the next day, my mom told me that Christopher was going to be calling, and I was so excited in school. I couldn't concentrate. I couldn't learn. I got home and I did my homework as fast as I could, and I hated homework. I hated it. And I got done, I sat by the phone, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and he never called. She never called to apologize, nothing. So I was heartbroken. I didn't go to school the next day. I felt like I lost him all over again. And as the years progressed, I got older, and I don't want to say I forgot about him, but I just kind of put it in the back of my head because I couldn't let it bother me because it would eat me up. And she had a court appearance to change his last name from Follansby, which is my last name, to Major, which is her maiden name. And she didn't tell anybody in the family about it. She didn't let anyone go and fight it, so it got changed. And in 2006, I went to college, and I found them. They're in Killington, Vermont. And I talked to her husband, and they wouldn't let me talk to him. They said they had to reintroduce the idea of a sister to Christopher. And that broke my heart because that meant he knew nothing about me. He knew nothing. He didn't know we had a sister. He didn't know that he had another family. And so they said when I got to college to call them, and since I was so close, I could come visit. So I got to school, and I called, and I called, and I called, and I called, and nobody called me back. And that was the last time that I heard, about him. Then a couple weeks ago, I was talking to my dad, and he told me that Christopher's going to be 16 this June. He's going to be 16. I can't believe it. He's 16. He's going to get a license. He probably has a girlfriend. All these things that a big sister should know and should be a part of. And I know that they're still in Killington, and someone told me about Troy the locator, and I figured why not? It was my last shot. It was my last hope. So I sent in an email, and you guys called, and this is it. This is my last hope. I can't do it on my own. I can't pay for a private investigator. I've been looking for him for 10 years or more. Off and on. I can't do it all the time. It's hard. It takes a lot out of me to even think about it. I've called. I've tried finding his family. Nobody will talk to me because of my father. And I I'm not my dad. I'm not. I'm different, and I think this would change my life because I would feel whole. I would feel complete. Even if he didn't want to be part of my life, he would know about me. I have a son now, actually. This is Jacoby. He just turned 7 months old. I feel that Christopher has a right to know that he's an uncle. My son deserves to know that he has an uncle. I'm getting married next year, and I would love for him to be there and share it with me. I just think that by finding him, he would know the truth. Because I know his mom filled him with garbage, telling him that nobody cared about him, completely brainwashing him. Christopher, if you ever see this and you ever hear me, I love you, and I never gave up, and I never stopped thinking about you. You were my little brother. We were best friends. We were amigos. I mean, there's so much in my life that I want you to know and I want you to share with me. And your mom did lie to you. I cared, and I would have done anything within my power to find you. God, this is hard. This is the last picture I have of him. He was 4.5. They stopped sending me birthday cards and Christmas cards and everything. When I got old enough to realize what was going on, they stopped sending me stuff when they thought I had a brain and could find them. I just really want to find you. I just want to see your smile. I just want to hear your voice. I just want to know that you love me too. I love you so much. And I would do anything to see you again. And I really hope that someday, some way, somehow, I'll see you again and you'll know the truth, that what your mom said is not true about me. Think whatever you want about our father, but I love you, and I tried. I did not give up. I still have your Christmas present from that first year. I do. I still have it, and it's yours. And it doesn't matter if you're 16 or 27, you're gonna get it. Because it's for you. Thanks.